guys, Leva here, and I'm going to do 50 random facts you may not have known about me. Maybe you did, maybe you don't. Let's find out. Here we go. Number 1, I'm more of a PlayStation girl than an Xbox girl, but I'm not exclusive to just one, but I tend to find myself more of a PlayStation girl. I used to rodeo clown. I have no tattoos, not one. I almost got a few, but I always decided last minute, I'm too fickle, so I collect scars instead. My first car was an '84 Sunbird that used to shake going uphill. I am obsessed with s'mores flavored food. S'mores Oreos, s'more Pop-Tarts, s'more Quest bars. If it's s'more flavored, I'm probably gonna love it. I used to have an imaginary friend named Kogi. I used to have a whole imaginary family equipped with an imaginary nanny. I, one time, did a handstand off a 15-20 foot high fall. Not very smart. I used to be a pirate in a stage combat group, and her name was Norma Bates. I have one full sister and 3 half brothers. I am the youngest of all of my siblings. Growing up in high school, I used to have raw nitro parties almost every week. My favorite Adam Sandler movie is Happy Gilmore. When I was growing up, I used to be obsessed with Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. I decided I was going to grow up to be her until I discovered Harley Quinn through the Batman animated series, and I realized that was way more me. But still, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman is still my all-time favorite. Johnny Depp has been my #1 crush since birth. Final Fantasy VII was the one that turned me on to RPGs and thus changing my life forever. My cat TBA is 13 years old and I had her since birth. I graduated my high school and top of my class, I was class historian. I played mostly alto sax in both high school and college marching and concert band. I also did French horn and tenor sax and bari sax. I have been pulled on stage with following bands: The Misfits, The Queers, Green Day, Impotent Sea Snakes, and Urizen. With Urizen, I got to fight monsters. I had my wrestling entrance music picked out 3 years before I even thought about starting to wrestle with MC Chris's Geek. I'm half deaf. Huh? What? Avengers Disassembled is my all-time favorite Marvel story arc, followed by House of M. Identity Crisis is my all-time favorite DC story arc. I'm not sure the exact number, but I know I have over 20 pairs of leggings. I am the founder of the Church of Keanu. My favorite D&D class is Arcane Trickster, which is kind of an offshoot of Rogue. I also prefer to be halflings. I completed Final Fantasy X-2's 100 level dungeon. Have you seen the size of those Tom berries? My favorite Doctor Who is number 10, David Tennant. I fell in love with him in New Earth when Cassandra took over his body, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna be fun. I'm not sure if you can tell, am a natural blonde. Following states I have lived in: Alabama, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and now Florida. I've visited several countries, and some of my favorites have been Switzerland, mostly because of the Alps, England, mostly because of London, and Italy, mostly because of Florence. Speaking of Florence, Italy, my favorite time period in history is the Renaissance. I have had my big toe cut off, but it's back on, so don't worry. I was 2 years old when it happened. My godfather is in a biker gang. I'm pretty sure they were called the Road Warriors. Pretty awesome. I graduated from Murray State University with a double major, a BS in radio TV production, and a BS in theater with emphasis in acting. I prefer cats to dogs, but I love all animals. Blue and black are my favorite colors. Go figure. I used to be obsessed with the Highlander, the series, and the movie, but mostly the series. I really love Andrew and Paul. I can never, ever, 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 ever do a movie in a movie theater without popcorn. That is sacrilegious. I have a huge fear of dolls and puppets, but because of this fear, I'm greatly attracted to them. Not like sexually attractive, that's awkward. Growing up, I actually prefer Pizzazz and the Misfits over Jim and the Holograms. They were way cooler. Probably why I love board games and tabletop gaming so much is because I grew up with a family that played board games and card games every time we all got together. I've won a Macarena contest once. Growing up as a kid, I used to play softball and basketball. I had such a budding career. What happened? I'm kind of a thrill seeker, so So I do a lot of crazy stuff, and some of these crazy stuff have been skydiving and bungee jumping. My bungee jump was actually off the 007 dam from GoldenEye. I love Choose Your Own Adventure books. The day I turned 18, I immediately went to the store. I bought myself a pack of cigarettes, not for me, it's for my younger best friend, and a Playgirl. My sister still owns the same Playgirl. When I lived in Alabama, we had barn cats. At one point, we counted up to 44 barn cats and 4 horses, and they all had names. And number 50, the first boy I ever kissed was named Paul Jones. And there you have it, guys. 50 random facts you may or may not have known about me. Now we're a little closer. I hope we can be friends. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, make sure you give this video a like. I appreciate that. Make sure you share this with all your friends and subscribe to the channel so you'll be the first to know when we have more videos like this and other crazy stuff. Bye!